This is Nightshade and welcome to another Overwatch video. Today I will be going over one of my most favorite tanks, being Orisa. And with most of the tanks, she's pretty simple. I mean, just shoot. But she has had a lot of changes over the years. It's been like main thing is that range of your gun. It had like fall off damage, and then you could shoot it as far away as you wanted, and there's no fall off damage. But the main thing you want to keep in note of her is that she's a very versatile tank. Main thing is that she doesn't have like an ammo cap. It's just that you don't want your bar to overheat. But as you can see, she can retaliate with a lot of damage. And overall, anyway, so pretty huge in power, and the javelin is nothing to joke about either. And she's pretty accurate when you think about it. You can javelin the enemy. If you can javelin the enemy, that's usually a prime section to pretty much just shoot them down and kill them. So you got the barrier health. It kind of helps keep you up. It'll lower the overheat on your gun, which is something you always have to watch out. Because if you let your gun overheat, then you're just kind of standing here in like a little animation of, oh hey, my gun overheated, I am a prime target to get shot at, and you don't want to do that. Oh well, this thing is really not that good. And javelin spin, it's a nice little barrier for you, so that you can keep yourself protected. Kind of feel bad for having a solo ultim, but he's kind of being annoying. Oh, I missed the javelin. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, you. Oh, no. But I mean, okay, maybe on the run back I can explain it a little better. Not good under pressure. I don't know how to do this. Anyway, yeah, you got your left shift. It brings up a little barrier so that you overheat less. You got your javelin spin, it acts as like a nice little barrier. We're gonna go for this because every critical hit lowers our overheat, which is very nice. And the javelin, it just throws giant javelin, and overall, quite literally obliterates people. There's really no like bad or correct way to play Orisa. It's just that you gotta be careful with the overheat. And that's really about it. I mean, you don't really have to play like close or long range. You just gotta play it whatever you feel like you're comfortable at. And also don't miss the javelin throws too. We were winning at the start, now I'm not sure what's happening. Well, these are just little kind of decent tutorials for new beginners, so they get kind of an idea of what they're kind of running into anyway, so it's not like I have to be perfect. But yeah, playing at long range, as long as you feel like you can hit your shots, go right ahead. There we go. Oh. Okay. For this situation, I'm gonna say, since we got a Roadhog, I think picking the barrier for your javelin spin, while it's not great, you'll have a way to protect out your teammates. Otherwise, if you want to go for the javelin charge up throw for just increased damage, I would argue do it. But you do lose like your initial speed on your stuff. There we go. Now we're protected. And the cooldown for the ah! I got roadhog. Gosh damn it.
My task is not yet finished.
Hunting them down.
That was rough. It's not how I would have wanted it to go. Well then, yeah, that could have gone a little smoother. Well, that kind of sucks. One little last bit of information before I end the video.
Only in unity
because I don't know, I feel like coming back here might be the better alternative. So I mean, overall, yeah, there shouldn't be any fall off range from what I remember. Oh yeah, no, there's no fall off range. You can shoot at any range. So I mean, if you want to be farther away, go ahead. But yeah, always have to remember, if you're trying to be like, because it goes tank, damage, healers. If you're trying to be like in the backish and you're not protecting your like damage, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think my damage was doing so hot that game. Yeesh. Or maybe the medic. I don't know. I think overall we were doing it fine until they hit up the Roadhog. Yeah, I think Zarya would be a good counter gun. But anyway, so fortified, just take less damage, and you have a better overheat, which is very good because the more you can shoot, the more you can, you know, knock them down. And obviously try to hit your headshots, because Orisa does so much damage, and she can be an absolute menace on the field. But overall, it's kind of about just like you use all your abilities, and then you just kind of gotta pray you don't die. But usually when you crash through all your abilities, you're usually gonna end up with like a kill or two. But that's why, of course, ability management is very powerful. And then when you knock a enemy with a javelin, they get a little bit stunned, and that's basically your prime time. So always try to hit enemies into a wall with your javelin, because that's always like, once they get stunned, you gun them down. Oh yeah, no, they're not surviving. And the ultimate's pretty simplified. The longer you charge it for, the more damage you do. But unless you have someone on your team coordinated with you, maybe to like, with the Mei, freeze them and then use the ultimate, that's the best time to use it. So then you'll have all that time to charge up. Hey, guess what? That's a free team kill probably if you're lucky enough. I honestly, I argue that heat dissipator is better because you just hit headshots and you refund some of the heat that you're building up on your gun. But if you want to go for a more defensive build, which is kind of like what the barrier is for the second bit, I would argue, yeah, you go for this because then you just survive a little longer. But I like being able to just refund all the heat that's building up so I can shoot longer, so it's a lot better. Overall, there's, yeah, not much to say. Like, she's very powerful. You shoot at a pretty far range and you can get the job done. It's quite literally it. Orisa is a very simple tank to play. She's a very powerful one. It's just a matter of if you come across like any really powerful teams that you're going up against, that maybe the team composition is very powerful. Another thing, and one more thing. Really, watch out for echoes, because once you get low health, yeah, no, Fortify can protect you from like a lot of things. I think if you remember seeing me getting Roadhog ultimated, I wasn't getting knocked back because Fortify, like a lot of things, especially with like the Mei ult, it'll stop and you won't get frozen. I didn't think Roadhog would be so good against her. Like, he does a lot of damage, surprisingly. So just try not to get too close into very awkward positions. Always keep track of your health management and overall any high damaging characters. Oh, especially Sombras. Don't careful around Sombras. So really anybody that can just deal flat amount of damage, especially like Reinhardt's just charging you. Just if you didn't fortify, you're taking a lot of damage and you probably won't last long. So always keep your distance. So really, I mean, shotgunning, Symmetras are very, any Symmetra, if you don't gun them down before they get their full beam charge, yeah, you're dead. And also Anna's, just stay away from them if they sleep dart you, and then the entire team just aims at you. Oh yeah, I've had that happen to me. Not fun. Not fun. Overall, I think that's about all I need to say here. She's a very simple tank, very good kit, very simple to use. And I really, if the rails weren't there, she'd go flying. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll be coming out with more videos for more of the tanks, damage, and support. Well, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you, and bye.